Avast ye swabs. Where be ye coming from? Because we're in suit of pirate's booty today. We've got the map. X marks the spot. We've got yo-ho-ho and a bottle of beer. So let's set course. Get this treasure hunt underway. Ahoy, mates. I expected I can be trusting you, so I'm going to share my pirate's booty with you today. Welcome to this episode of Bayou Gold Guy on the High Seas. Kind of go from southern to pirate. Arr, that be the way she goes. But today, we've got some special pirate booty from a land-loving scallywag out in Arizona named Mike Vendetta. So, let's turn to the new gold epicenter of South Louisiana, where the pirates really used to congregate, and check out our pirate booty where X marks the spot. So we've got us a nice pile of treasure here with the pirate's booty from Vendetta Prospecting. We got gems, gold, and heavy metals. It is artesian batch Paydirt made in Arizona desert in USA. There's the Vendetta sticker, logo. And we've got a bag here that's actually a clear bag on it rather than the silver on both sides. I like that. I like that. You can already see some things popping up in it right there. I see some turquoise. I saw some copper go by. There's a nice big rock. So yeah, let's rake together and arr, matey, don't you dare be approaching my booty. And yeah, we'll set that aside for now and get this underway. So, all right, we've got a bag of our, like I said, our pirate's booty here from Vendetta, and this stuff, it comes with mica, garnets, pyrites, jade, quartz gold ore, quartz crystals, emeralds, galena, turquoise, opal, peridot, bismuth, tiger's eye, copper, silver, black sands, and 2.25 minimum grams of gold. And we get some gusty winds here out today. And so that's it. It's a gem bag which contains gold and other heavy metals. This gold ranges from small pickers, flakes, and flour gold. And this is one, of course, go through it twice because you'll find other stuff. But it said this is not considered a high ROI bag. This is a discovery bag here where you find all your stuff in it and you got some gold. So kind of like the way mine are. I want to say thank you so much right now for Tomcat doing his 420 bag the other night. That was really fun to watch, battling with those peridot sands from LXR that were in there. But and that was the first time I'd seen a ROI on my stuff. For some reason I never thought about adding it up and seeing what my ROIs were because my bags aren't really about that either, and I think everybody knows that. I was kind of clear about it from the start, but it's supposed to be fun, and about 60-something% ROIs. So I mean, with all the extra stuff in there, it doesn't really take away from that for the gold for putting that in. It's just that's just the way I make them up, and that's what they're about. So plus it does, like I said, some of them have his had some leaf gold in it. You'll get some other neat golds in your bags, usually nuggets and stuff. So, but that's what this is. This is for, you can already see there's a bunch of stuff showing up at the top. But this is a fun discovery bag. I'm already seeing the turquoise. Looks like that's the galena, I think, or it might be not. It's kind of cryptic. There's that could be some turquoise or something else. It's the blue. That's definitely a piece of turquoise there, I would say. But yeah, we got some peridot, some polished stuff. Very cool. Big shard of quartz coming out already. Look at with the points. So let's we'll just go through and see what's falling out. That's a neat. We got the sun losing the sun over here already this morning. So we're gonna get a look at everything here in the sun dumped out, and then we'll classify it down and see. Oh, and that's what. Oh, look at there, man! I didn't feel that in the bag. That is, I would say, that is some of that gold quartz. I'm sure that must be pyrite in there that sparkle like that gold. But if you can, if I'm not blurring it out, trying to see out here in the sun on this. But yeah, that is pretty outstanding. That's where you'd think you'd hit the mother lode there when you'd see that. Those who were less aware of their what they were doing for their gold. But yeah, very, very cool piece. And he sent me a sample of some of his crystallized silver that he has just been making. He's got a video he just posted on that, on a little series there, making that stuff up. Very cool. So thank you so much for that, Mike. But yeah, I'm gonna get a vial of that to try out his stuff. There's another piece of tiger eye there, polished. Whoa, look at, holy cow. I was not expecting that. That is impressive. That is an impressive copper nugget. You see these things on other people's Paydirt, and chunks of copper, they just don't look that, it's not gold, so I just never was that impressed with it. But wow, when you get a big chunk like that and you're holding it with the weight, and like I said, then I got that Okie Prospector stuff with his copper in it, and I really liked the copper. It was pretty cool. But that's outstanding. We'll get all this stuff wet and washed down and see how it looks. But and I see it looks like a little like a mini ammonite looking shell, little snail shell there, fossilized. Some got all kinds of goodies. So they're more polished turquoise. Look at that, beautiful. Another piece of that. Looks like that's mica there. That's usually mica, yeah, when it's got where you can flake it off. See how it's very soft, and you can flake the layers off of it like that. So beautiful stuff. And like I said, that is so wild that I assume that is fool's gold in there, because I don't think he'd be sending me a rock full of gold like that, unless that's our quarter gram we got to bust out. But yeah, I would not to play the fool today. I'm going to say that is pyrite. But yeah, look at all this stuff. There's some opal. That's a nice polished opal chip there. You see the light faceting off of that. And more polished stones. More turquoise. So, and this, I weighed this up. It weighed a little over 2 pounds, like 2 pounds, 3 ounces, something like that. Look at all that. Look at all that beautiful turquoise showing up in there. Very nice with all those polished stones. So, all right, well, I'm going to get this all cleaned up. Oh, and then the other thing we had, it came with, I've never gotten it with the a heat-sealed envelope in here. So I was thinking, all right, maybe I got one of his new, he may sent me a new sticker protected in there, because he just got his new channel stickers. And I did get a channel sticker as well as one of the unique playing cards. So there's the MV Mike Vendetta, 5 of spades, and YouTube. So I'm officially, and then there's his very cool new sticker with the guy in the hiking back to the mountains. Actually, Mike, shouldn't you be hiking through like a field of cactus for your channel out there in the desert? Yeah, I mean, it's wishful thinking. Water and trees instead of dry washing in the desert. But really cool sticker. I still like it. I think his first stickers though were some of the coolest ones in the. Oh, and look, there's Oh, neighbors are out. And then he's always sent me a couple of them. So very cool. Thank you so much for that. But I like the V. I like his symbol on there. So all right, man. Well, that is excellent. And how cool! I've got a Vendetta playing card. So that's outstanding. All right, so let's get set up and we'll be back. Well, we had to pause, decided to take a little safety meeting because the camera overheated. I've already got a return thing for this new phone just because it keeps overheating and the flash won't stay on. So I'm getting a refund on that and I'm going to see about getting something that's got a better zoom on it because I don't like the zoom pictures that I get on this. So, but anyway, let's get this shaken down. We're cooled off now, and the sun has, the shadows have moved in on us here. So I'll separate this stuff out. So, like I said, this stuff is $42 a bag. Maybe I didn't say, I can't remember now, but $42 a bag, shipping included. And if you'd like I said, it comes with a minimum quarter gram, but you can add, like everything Mike has, you can add more gold to it. So if you wanted to make it a 1 gram bag, it's 110 for, so it actually add a gram, you'd be over 1.25 grams plus all your goodies, you know, so, and you can go up, he'll add pretty much as much as you want to. I'm sure he's very accommodating with his buyers, his customers, and, yeah, that's why we love him. Ask Mike Hill and A3 and John R. Prospecting how they like their buckets, those Vendetta buckets, with those nugget buckets. So, all right, well, we've got our stuff pulled out here, and again, man, that's there's our copper round that Mike poured for us there. It's so cool that I got whenever I got my Build-A-Bag, my with my big nugget in it. So, but yeah, there's they weigh pretty, almost feel about the same. That is very cool. Like I said, we're gonna get all this stuff wet down and checked out once we get our fine stuff cleaned out of there. And we got that just set up, and of course I always like any reason to break out the pirate winch, and we're represented here on both sides with the booty. I always like those guys too. Surrender the booty. So we are that's what we're after, our pirate booty today. But yes, you gotta love the pirate winch. And it's cool because the pirates did actually spend a lot of time down here. A number of different famous pirates, and we actually we're doing a job when I came down here. Where can I put this in? Let's set it over here back on this for now. And they would tell the tale of the guys that were working in the digging up the city streets right in the middle of downtown New Orleans, basically, and down 8 or 12 feet and hit something, and it was gold doubloons. And actually the guy that was on the crew that discovered it got to keep his share of it, or got to keep some of it. So yeah, that's the story they tell of the pirates' gold that you find down here in New Orleans when you're working. So don't think for a second that we weren't checking every damn hole we dug, because I was digging a lot of 36-inch wide by 15 foot deep piling holes with a line truck, and you'd hit cypress, big sinker cypress chunks, but they'd usually be broken up. Oh yeah, there's that dirty Vendetta water. Let's start by pouring that off into something else too, just because. And then we got our pirate doubloons there, or Mardi Gras tokens, however they fit for the scenario we're going with at the time. But I already had the rain came this morning pretty hard. It passed quick, but they're saying we should be hit with thunderstorms from the afternoon through the next few days. So we'll see. Excuse me. We'll see how the weather holds up on us. Been 95-degree days this week. I apologize if y'all are watching this on the Saturday night for the premiere. I had gotten this ordered. I didn't realize I had no gold left to do. I don't know how. I've just gotten so used to always having some in the background and or in the stuck away, and I had none. I called Mike on Monday, and he got it out for me on Monday afternoon. It should have actually been here. I've gotten his stuff in 2 days over a weekend, so I was hoping it'd be here by Wednesday or Thursday at the latest, and it didn't arrive until Friday at almost 5:30, and like I said, I had a tough week with especially the last couple of days of the week. I got beat up pretty good. Hell, one of them, I started off yesterday morning. I don't know if you can see, there's still some paint on my cuticle because I can't really clean it up. But that's where my cat, my damn 20-pound Black Panther Irwin, I reach down in the morning, to play with him beside the bed when he's there, and he kind of rough houses, and he'll mouth my hand or he's big. He's actually down to about 16 pounds now, I'm glad to say, because I've changed his food. But he was never fat. He was just a big cat. But yeah, man, he clamped down. And I was bleeding for a while, but it felt all day yesterday like I had taken a hammer with a nail sticking off the end of it and drove it into my cuticle. Hurt like shit. And I was having to finish up the rest of my paint job there and my, detail stuff. And, man, it hurts when you don't have the dexterity of that finger. And then I'm up on the ladder, putting in wiring my light up there, and usually I just have my knife, my utility knife there, and I'll strip down the end of the wire and wire nut it off, tape it up, and I'm good. And I'm up there on the top of the 8-foot ladder because that thing's up 9 feet in the air, and I'm stripping off one side, I'm doing the other wire, and it has a little bit of melting to it where it's gotten hot, so I'm trying to strip it down where it's clear, and it snags as I'm pulling it back on my stripper. I smacked myself right in the lower lip, and it actually hit my 2 lower teeth. That they were really hurting yesterday. I was afraid, fuck, I'm gonna have one of those black teeth that people get when they kill the tooth. But it wasn't loose. But man, I heard the metal hit those 2 bottom teeth, and didn't chip them. But yeah, right now, even still, when I push on them in the front a little bit lightly, they hurt, but they're not loose. So yeah, it just wasn't. And the day before that, I was finishing up my painting, and I was out there in my flip-flops because I'm just, walking on grass painting. And I walk around to the front to wash out my paint stuff, and she's got a damn sidewalk that comes up about 3 inches. And yes, you can already know the rest of that story, man. Caught it with my big toe straight on hard. I just see blood gushing out at the end. I'm thinking, oh crap, I tore off my toenail again, which has happened before when a 300-pound conference table top on its edge came down on it on a delivery off a dolly before. But no, it just really gouged out the flesh at the front and didn't really, I don't think it hit the nail that bad. So it was, yeah, my finger from the cat hurt 10 times worse than after the initial pain went off the toe, and the bleeding stopped, and but yeah, so that's, man, I haven't had any physical issues at all like that as far as hurting myself in a while. And here they come in a damn cluster, and it's not like he was even. I hadn't. That's it. I hadn't had time for any safety meetings. So you got to get those safety meetings in if you want to stay safe on the job. It is imperative. So. Anyway, so yeah, there's my tales of woe. And anyway, yeah, so yesterday I was thinking about trying to get that bag done and get my Friday show in, because I just hate to, I think we're on, I have to look, week 17 or something maybe, on having a show every Friday. And I had that rock tumbling video just about done, so I shot the end of that, because like I said, it wasn't a very impressive showing on it, but it was I'm not gonna just show the good stuff. Like I said on this show, we show it all, and I don't exclude myself from that. So yeah, it's Let's not show this batch because they didn't come out looking very good. But, you know, some of them were pretty. Some of them, you know, definitely it was a different thing, different kind of rocks. And I had some of them in there pre-polished and not with the grinding part. So, you know, it's, you know, it was kind of different anyway. But I thank you guys for following. I was wanting to do a giveaway on the chat each Friday this month for our 1 year. There's some silver showing up there. So we missed it on, I didn't want to do it on I couldn't get it in. I didn't have time to get it done yesterday once I was off work to get that rock tumbling in. So I was wanting to do it on a gold video. So, but like I said, I've never been into gold at all, had any kind of gold, except for I started realizing that I did have some gold that I have been collecting over the last 5 years. And so I'm going to give away some of that gold tonight. 24 karat. Very unique. So here we're getting at the bottom of this. Let's see if we got anything hiding in this black sand. And from the Mike Vendetta Desert Dirt Pirate Booty, I can see some little gold, lots of mica, but I can definitely see some gold flakes showing up there already. Well, I'm sitting here again. I talked right through. Always remember to put your jet dry in your water. I always put it in my squirt bottle, so it does have some in that, but I did not have my water out when I did that, so I left that out. But yeah, gotta have that jet dry when you're dealing with Vendetta gold, especially because he's got some fine stuff that will get in there, get all up in there. But yeah, so like I said, Mike got this stuff out right away. Thank you so much for, you know, he got home and he had it up there and sent me a message saying he had gotten it out before, you know, for the last pickup of the day. And, you know, like I said, we've just got some of the worst mail service in the country down here. And I've been really surprised that, just like Vendetta, whenever he packs his boxes that I get in, it says VP, not Vendetta Prospecting in the label top, you know, so it's not. We're just going to go ahead and suck that piece out right there while we see it, because I don't expect we're going to have a big cluster at a time off this, doing these smaller pans at a time on this, and I'll come back and show but yeah, it's hard to say if that's mica or silver. I'd say it kind of looks like it doesn't seem to be flowing as easy as mica would, but then again, it could be some crumbled, some of that lead, galena. Jim and Jeff sent me some of that in the mail call I did from his stuff, of all the cool stuff that he had sent me, and his rocks and his polished rocks and that beautiful gold nugget. But yeah, it's a couple of nice big squares of the galena that are very cubic and have a cool look. But I mean, it's lead. Is that something? I was going to put some in, you know, Paydirt, actually, you know, kind of break off a couple of chunks of one of the pieces and keep one whole. But you know, it doesn't take ingesting very much lead to do damage to you. And this stuff crumbles to dust, and then you got it in fine splinters, and basically you're contaminating the whole pay dirt when you put that stuff in there. So if you all know for sure, I mean, leave do the toxic levels of galena lead, which is basically lead, you know, how much do y'all worry about that stuff when you're dealing with it? Because I mean, just handling it without gloves, like I said, it takes very little lead ingested into your body through your skin, through ingestion, or through breathing it, to have some very deleterious effects, especially in children, you know, especially because they're still in the developmental stage where it can do even more damage. All right, so let's start with the other snuffer bottle, and we'll suck all of our coppers and I guess I need to screw the lid on it so it'll suck up. We'll put all of our secondary metals. Like I said, that may just be mica, but it just seemed to, because see, that's what washed down into the pan there. Sorry about that being zoomed in that long. So, all right, let's see what... I'm going to look at it in the sun here and see if I can see if that's silver or what. Well, I went back through, and I can't really tell. I think those squares are the galena, because they're very cubic and shiny silver. But then all these little, I broke out the lynch, had our lynch, what you call it, loop out, and these are all tiny little garnets. So I'm gonna be picking through and get a collection of little tiny garnets on this. So yeah, this is gonna be definitely a full day of going through this material and finding all the cool stuff in it. So like I said, a true seek and find bag, seek and recover. So and now there's the gems, a pirate's ransom and booty. Well, I figured before we proceed, we could do us a black sands check just to see what we got, because we did have a bit showing up there in that pan, and you can see right there that we have us a pretty nice little cluster of the magnetics. So no, but nothing to hell. I put more than that in my bottles. So yeah, he's going pretty easy on us on that. So it's probably a lot of that hematite that Mike's known for is still in there. So we'll put that back in the mix, just to keep it fun. Actually, I guess I could have gotten all of it. Gotten a good chunk without that. I should have left it together there. So, all right. Well, we're gonna get down to the bottom of this one and see if I've got my little garnets pulled out, saving them separate. So we'll see how much of those we have when we get done. Dirty, very organic stuff. So, all right, we'll be back. All right, we're down to the bottom of this one. Looks like we're getting the same lots of that silver. You can see it's very squared and cubic, kind of rectangular, flat rectangular. You see that gold already starting to peek through up there. Okay, something peeking. I can see a garnet or two there popping up as well. You got terrible glare on this. Sometimes it does so well, and sometimes it's not so well. Yeah, lots of that. It's hard to, like that, you can see it, it's not glistening like it does like there when you get the turn up, and it all kind of overwhelms the camera. But yeah, all those little rectangular pieces are that shiny, I don't know if that's mica, or is that the crushed, like some crushed, the galena. I just don't know, but it doesn't seem to flow like mica does as easily, like it's denser, like it should be, and you can see it hanging with the gold there at the top. So that would be my guess, unless it's something else. It's a couple of nice little chunky gold pieces there showing up for us. And like I said, just none of it's got a good, oh, you heard it tick, it's a little picker. Nice little chunky, well, see, that's my other phone was so much better than this. I got the return order for it. Like I said, I'm going to swap it out with something else or buy something else. But yeah, nice little chunky piece of gold. We will snoofer it up. I went back, I was expecting to maybe find some fine gold that I'd missed in that first pan we went through, and I did not see any. So this, I figured with that 1/4 gram, that would be there would be some fine gold in there for sure. But so yeah, I'm gonna leave that in the pay dirt here, because we're only kind of looking for the silvers which I guess that's probably what I picked up in the first snuffer there when I was sucking that stuff up. That's just, it wasn't silver, it was that, what you call it, galena. So we'll dump a bit more of that into the pot. And before we continue, let's take a look. Like I said, I was never collected anything gold or very much of anything before, but over the last few years I did start. And tonight we are giving away, and this is going to be a specific prize to fans. So I don't want anybody claiming this and then seeing it mustache drawn on it. This is for which I think on the channel most people are, but we're giving away the 2020 Trump. This is the paper dollar bill there, but it's also coming with the Trump train, 2020 Trump train, and you can see right there, I don't know if you can or not with this stupid camera, but yeah, gold 999999999er. And like I said, the Trump train rolling, which we rolled over everyone this last election, and we still have that's why we have a criminal cartel running our country, and it's in the shape it's in right now. But you can see right there, 24 karat gold. Of course, this is gold leaf, but yeah, a very cool. And then the Trump 2020 bill. So yeah, so like I said, if you'd like to have one of these are collector items for sure, and it will come in a protective display sleeve, so you can have both showing either way, or you can, like I said, either way you like. But so there you have it, and I will be calling for the guess the number here shortly. So listen for the sound of the deck bell. At 6 bells, we'll be, all right, let me put these away instead of here burning. So but if you're interested, go for it. If you're not, stay the hell out of it. All right, we're at the bottom of another pan there, and you can see we've got some nice little chunks in this one too. It's some pretty little pieces of gold there ticking around. So that's something else I'm very proud of. I still actually have the tip off of my latest snuffer bottle that I got. Like I said, the first one, I opened it up using it for the first time, and I never saw the tip again. So this one, it's amazing. It's stayed around. But yeah, you can see there was a couple of little fine pieces of gold in this one too that came up, very small. So all right, and again, that piece right there that was hanging, I can't pick it up, but it's so shiny. But you can see it's very cubic, and it's just heavier than the. It looks like it should be mica, as thin as it is, but like I said, it's heavier than mica. Even the smallest piece is really hung tight with the gold, and it's not. Yeah, there I just crumbled it up. It kind of breaks up. So I don't know. I guess, like I said, I believe that's the galena chips that are in there. All that silver that you can see there in that. But I just haven't. It makes it challenging for sure, because it was tough to get that gold, that fine gold, small pieces separated from those bigger pieces of that. So at any rate, I think, let's see, what time is it? That's 6 bells. So begin guessing now. If you'd like to have the Trump bills for between 1 and 100, good luck to all. And meanwhile, I'm going to dump out a bit more of this and work through it, and we'll be back. All right, we're down to the bottom of this one, and you can see there's a lot of lead. I don't see anything gold shining up on this one. which I would have thought they would be from getting at the bottom of the pan there, but yeah, look at all those chunks of silver rock shot in there. But it ain't silver, like I said, I know that. But actually, there's three little speckers there. Oh, watch out. Now I just leaned over and watched. Oh, there we go, right there. All right. 3 little micro specks. So that will we'll finish off the rest of our fine, less than kitchen strainer size here. You can see after I called for the guess the weight on the last one, I scooped up my pan here and then dumped my pour off water right back into my garret instead of pouring it off over here. So yeah, I've kind of got it pretty darkened up now with this. But I was talking to John R. Prospect last night. He was working on his Vendetta, going through his Vendetta bucket still, and he was talking about this stuff right here that he'd pour off, and it was just so black. And you can kind of see there whenever I tilt it, that is just fine silt. That is that black, very dark cameras. At any rate, yeah. But yeah, I see what he's talking about there on this stuff, where it was, even before I had that much water in it, it was already settling out, and it looked very black. So I don't know if it's carrying hematite dust in there, just like you can see there at the bottom of the pan, that black line showing. Got to pick out some more of our garnets there. So, and we still have our bigger stuff to go through. So we'll go ahead and get this knocked out and move on to the next size. There's definitely a bit more of the black sand in this final pan, I can tell. You can see as you wash it away, that black shows up. After a few washes, get that light blonde sand off, and it shows up there. It's collecting, so we do have a pretty good amount of that at the very bottom here. So it'll take me a little while to get it washed back and get this one out. That's why we're not going to show it all the way. We are at the end of our -10, and some more nice little chunky pieces there, and some very fine gold up there at the top. So yeah, it took me a little while to get through the black sand and the galena and the little garnets. And yeah, there was a little cluster of that fine gold that showed up in that last pan there. So very cool. Like I said, pretty challenging bit of stuff there. So, all right, I think I'm gonna, I don't know. I was thinking about changing my water here just because I want to be able to see this stuff. So let's pause it here and see what we're gonna do. In the meantime, keep those numbers coming for the bill, unless I've already said stop, which I probably have, because you guys guess pretty damn quick these days. All right, let's start off with a bit of our stuff here from the Plus kitchen strainer size, and wet down some of our gems and see what we look like there, because everything looks better when it's wet. I don't know what those, I really like those purples there. That's a very neat color of purple, pastel. It's kind of got that almost like the moonstone look to it there. I don't know if those are different kind of, but it's polished, but very nice. Again, there's that opal. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up on the iridescence of that, but even without being in the direct sunlight here, it's really, I can see it, like here, I can see it clearly. That camera, damn it. But maybe that's what those other pieces are opal too, because they also kind of have that same glowing effect to them. Piece of the turquoise, beautiful. There's an emerald. There's a piece of emerald there that's very nice. Dark. Looks like it's slightly polished. Doesn't look like it's totally rough emerald. Several pieces of emerald in here. Very nice. Actually, quite a bit of emerald in here, which is, like I said, I really like the emeralds. And they all seem like they have a slight polish to them. And then there's a piece of, I think that may be a piece of pyrite there. Another smaller piece of chip of opal there. So yeah, man, there's just all kinds of stuff in this to go through. And a lot of it. And not all just tiny stuff, but, you know, different sizes. And more of that beautiful emerald. So, all right, well, I'm going to go ahead and pick through this, and we'll get a handful of... That may just be a rock. I don't know. You look at everything as being something whenever you're doing these. That was definitely got some iridescence to it. Big opal, piece of opal there. All right, very, very nice, man. There's some of that. Look, oh, again, that's the very white opal chip. And you get that rainbow color on it, so... All right, now I'm going to pause and get through. Right, man, that took a while picking through all those out of that first batch there. So I believe I've got the majority of it out. The majority of what's in there out. We'll watch for other pieces to come up. Lots of nice. Like I said, there's tons of emerald and some nice little garnets. Several pieces of the tiger's eye. Again, that blue showing up there, beautiful. And lots of pieces of pyrite. It looks like there were some chunks of pyrite that we took out, little cubes and stuff. So pretty fun going through, I have to say. Saw something that looked like a rather garnet-like. I don't know if that's... So many of these look like they're kind of polished black, but they're not really the garnet, but they could be. They're close. Like that looks like it could be an emerald, but I don't think it is. That one may be. So these rocks like that, I don't know if these could be... There's a number of these that are that same kind of color. Have that same look to them. So I'm guessing they're just... And then that's a type of quartz, I'm pretty sure. Throw that one off to the side, but very, very neat stuff to go through, though. A lot of little knickknacks you got to pick out. See that little? That's kind of round and jagged. I think that's something. We'll throw it to the side. Another big piece of pyrite showing up there. Yeah, see, that's definitely different than the rectangular chunks we were getting out of that Paydirt, that last pans. That was the galena, I believe. And like showing up there, that's holding in the bottom of this pan, you can see that silver is just shining. And there it is right there. So, yeah. Well, let's see. Do we have any chunks of gold in that first amount? I would say no. There she don't blow. All right, well, we'll finish this off here. Like I said, I'm sure we've already called for a session of guessing. You guys that have gotten a feel for how I do this probably guessed what number it was pretty quick, considering what we were giving away and my proclivity for subtle connections there to the numbers. Look at that beautiful stuff just lighting up like it's neon on fire there. Beautiful, beautiful opal stuff there. I need to stop saying there so much. There you go. More opal. I just love that. tons of, looks like we're getting tons of a nice piece of quartz. Looks like it's got a bit of a polish to it, already polished on it. But lots of emerald. There's another piece of that. Beautiful opal. I just love the colors in that stuff. That white, that's some kind of a white piece of something. I think it should be thrown to the side. We need more water, hold on. Oh, that's a little better. Let's wash through some of this and just see. I picked all the others out last time. Let's see how they hang in the pan with just washing without going through and picking them out first. Again, something that looks like it could be something, or it could just be rock. There's another piece of opal chip that's sliding out. Emerald. Big piece of the something shining up there with that flake. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like almost like glass-like. Very, very cool look to it, though. Again, more of the polished emerald pieces. That's a very thin, almost, I'm not sure what that is. That looks almost transparent, but it's got the emerald green to it, but it's like an emerald quartz. I've never seen anything like that. That's very cool. We got some nice chunks of gold showing up on that one there. I'm sitting here jacking with the garnets. I'm looking up and saying, well, man, that looks like gold up there at the top. That is not pyrite showing up there. But yeah, we've got, just like on the gator eyes, you can see that those garnets are a lot heavier and hold right next to the gold at the top of the pan when you're doing your wash. So that's, like I said, kind of a neat characteristic of the garnets. So let's just go ahead and get everything washed down and get to our gold, and then I'll go back through and pick out my. But you see, it's doing pretty good as far as washing. My neighbors are they're doing a boil over there today. Some family, and so that's why we're hearing the kids a bit, but it's all right. It's joyous. It's oh, that's a nice cubistic piece of the galena, I believe, for sure. Cool stuff. And lots of garnets and pyrite. Yeah, you can see there's a difference. That's the pyrite there. It definitely does not. It shines, but it doesn't have quite this. It's got more of a brassy color than that lead. Like that right there. You can see that looks very silver now. That doesn't have that brassiness to it. So that's definitely the difference. And like I said, it's very, very cubic. Cubism returns. Not a fan. But I do like the chunks of pyrite there. Very cool. And look at that nice honker there of gold. Beautiful piece there, my friends, of some Vendetta. Looks almost crystalline. It's got the nice little contours and details to it there. Very, very cool piece of gold. Excellent, Mike, really. And then there's another chunk in there too, another couple more chunks in there with it. So excellent, nice finish for that pan to have that, have those nice pieces like that in there. Let's see, make sure we're sucking it up in the right bottle here. Got that one. Yeah, I've got, this is my gold bottle that's got the black with the gold ring on the top, so I can keep them separated. So, well, all right, that's it for our gold. I'm going to go through and pick out all these garnets and goodies, and then we'll come back and take a look at what we got out of here and then dry it up and see. We are back with our gold dried, and let's see who is going to be jumping on the Trump train tonight. The winning number is there you go. And that is the great man's birthday age. So yeah, he's actually about to turn 76 June 14th. So I thought that was a good number to throw in there for it. So congratulations to the winner of that. The Trump train bill and the 2020 Trump bill. Both those are pretty cool. Like I said, it comes in the sleeve. And I'm going to throw in definitely a John R. Prospecting sticker, a Vendetta sticker. One of my old ones. I only got 2 of the new ones here. You have to wait till I get more of those. I was looking at him. A lot of times he'll write something on there, and sure enough, I checked on it. There you have it. Let's go, Brandon. you gotta love Mike. So there you have it. And then of course, like I said, we got our card with the special deck. So all right, let's see what our beautiful. Let's set that to the side and take a look at our beautiful dried gold here and see what we got for a weight. But I really love that. I love that piece right there. That is really got some cool. It looks almost like a chicken head at the top and plucked chicken or something. I don't know. All right, let's see. Let me get this set up. All right, let's just see what we got here. I just recalibrated the scale with the 20-gram weight, so we are zeroed out and properly calibrated. Very nice. 0.324 on our quarter-gram bag of gold with our gems, and a very cool piece of gold in there with that, as well as a nice bit of weight over. And like I said, that's just some beautiful stuff. Vendetta always has great gold. As you can see, there's some fine stuff in there with it. So what did I say we were at now? Let's go back and look at it. That was 3.2 something there was what we came up with initially, I think, wasn't it? 0.320318. We're gonna go with 320 because when it jumps back and forth like that, we give it the benefit of the plus. So 318. Come on, go back and stay at 320. Anyway, at any rate, we're well over our quarter gram. We got everything out of our dirt. I went back through my tailings. Nothing showing up there. I did find a couple extra little flakes of emerald. But yeah, so that is our official weight on that is 3.318, even though it's jumping back now. So 315, it's going to drop even more. So much for just calibrating this thing. It keeps climbing around. We're going with 318. That was the recorded amount. So very nice. And then let's get our zoom back out here. It was our Vendetta, our very cool Vendetta token. That beautiful hunk of copper. I mean, just check that sucker out. I'm sure it would way past my 100 or whatever the 50 gram capacity of my scale for sure. But that is just excellent. I love that. And it makes a solid sound there when you put it down. And then we've got our quartz piece that has the fool's gold. I mean, look at that shine in there. It looks like gold in the rock, doesn't it? Like that. Look at that shine. Don't be deceived, but it makes for a beautiful, and the rock, the white quartz on the rock there is very cool. That's a very snow white quartz, and you can still see the gold. Again, I wonder if it. Yeah, there it even stands out a little more like that, where it giving it that yellow reflection. It looks even more like gold, real gold than fool's gold in it. But a very neat piece, man. I'm really happy that that I have that. Thank you, Mike. Very cool. And then we've got our, I'd turn on the light on the camera, but it overheats and shuts it off. So no, not even, that's why this is being returned. But there you can see all the little tiny garnets that I picked out of there. Very, very nice. And like I said, it took some time. It took some time to recover all that. And then again, our variety of so many pieces of emerald. Really love that. That beautiful turquoise. Again, our tiger's eye. That blue there, like I mentioned, I'm not sure if that is actually from if it's turquoise or if that's like an Amazonite, like I had from Tomcat, compared to the pieces that are polished. You know, the blue's just a little bit lighter. I don't know. Very, very, very cool. There's a nice one that's mottled. It has almost like a cloudy look to it on the color of the stone, the veining. So thank you so much, Mike. I just really enjoyed this. It was a great, and then again, these purple ones that are so cool, that just glow. Even without the spotlight on them, you can see how bright. Really, really neat pieces. So, all right. Well, I think that's going to, again, there's more of our mica. Very, very neat stuff. So, I guess I can, now that we're done, set it there, turn it down. But, and then our tiger's eye. And like I said, when I did mine from that came with the tumbler, the pieces that broke off, that chipped off, and were some of the coolest pieces, like these little ones that polished up so nice. So very, very nice. And then, like I said, again, our opal. No, that's actually that's turquoise there. That's not the opal. Yeah, when I did my tumbling, I put those opal chips in there, and they disintegrated to nothing in the polish stage. I had no piece left of them. So that's a nice purple, that opal showing. I think that's opal. But again, you can see you can almost see right through it. Very neat though, and so I really enjoyed this. I say it's a great. I think it's a great value for a bag, and you got the gold, and you've got the gems and the samples, and it's and you're buying from a great company. Like I said, you're not gonna go wrong with anything you get from Vendetta, and and check out his videos, because he's been smelting silver now. Oh, that's what we were gonna look at, was his silver here. Let's dump that out. I mean, he's selling this now for $60 an ounce on his sales page. I'm gonna try some out. Basically, just because it's him, because I'd contact him. I get the silver. I pay 60. I mean, that's a little garnets that are still showing up out of there. $34 an ounce through Amazon, and but it's y'all seen that it's really more little clusters than the longer branches, but. Since it's Mike, I definitely want to get some and try it out. And we'll look at it and see how it looks compared to the high dollar stuff. But like I said, this stuff you could already see just looking at it looked like it was some pretty. I mean, and seeing him make it was what was really cool too when he was extracting it in his tank there. Oh, he's got that one. I haven't opened this. He's got it crimped on there tight. Damn, Mike. Put a little glue on that bitch. Oh, and that's some fine stuff there. Beautiful. Really has a nice look to it. Like I said, I just I don't really, all the stuff that I've ever gotten, I give away in the Paydirts. So it really doesn't, I won't be buying a lot of it at the price, just because like I said, it's all just giveaway stuff. But I will definitely get a bottle of this to look at, because it does have a high luster, a very high luster to it. And like I said, these are some. He's got some. I saw some of his stuff when he's breaking it off. Is some nice little branches and limbs, as well as these nice little chunky, detailed little crystal. Can we get a little closer on it? Again, it's almost like gold. It overrides the camera there, trying to get a clear shot of it because it's so shiny. But thank you so much for sending that, Mike. I really appreciate that. I like look at that stuff, man. That's like I said, it's definitely seems to be a very bright silver there. So yeah, it's that chunk right there looks almost faceted. I really like that look. Like I said, I like the look of that. It almost has a diamond, silver diamond look to it. But very cool stuff. Again, thank you so much. And we'll return that to the bottle. Oh, watch out. Should have been using my John R. prospecting funnel. That's why you got it. So, all right, my friends. Well, that's congratulations again to the winner of the Trump bill. I hope you like that. Like I said, it's something I was wanting to do a giveaway each week for the month of May, since it's our 1 year anniversary month, and we're gonna continue with that. We'll do something next week for sure, and leading up to, I guess, Memorial Day weekend, and we'll do something special for that to wrap it up. But get a good look at all of our Vendetta stuff. Again, I do like the new stickers. But I always thought he had the coolest stickers before, with those red and black that were just about out there. So, but I like and he's got the Vendetta logo there, and look how it matches how he matched it up with the round that he'd sent me. That's a pretty good replication of that. When you look at that, and you look at that. So well done, Mike. Again, I want to buy a silver one of those from him when he's. I saw him when he was smelting that silver down. I wonder if he's going to have some of that I could get my other Vendetta round in silver from. So, all right, well, that's it. Let's see where we go from here. Well, we did have one more thing to do, which is to get a nice close-up look at our gold. I turned on the flash, and it was on for about 10 seconds, and it shut off, saying it was overheated. So that's why we're getting rid of this one. But let's see, this light just overloads it so bad. But beautiful gold. That piece right there is just a very cool shaped piece of gold. And then we've got our other little chunkers around there, so it doesn't help to have that bright light that much. So, but we get a nice look at our Vendetta gold we will put it in the bottle with the other Vendetta that we've gotten. So I just want to... One good thing that came of this was I finally, after 2 years, found a use for the chin diaper. I use that to make my eye patch for this. So yeah, they look at that flimsy crap. Yeah. So yes, if you're that's about the only, that is the only thing that this has been useful for in 2 years, is to make an eye patch with. So yeah, what can you say if people are still wearing these things? I see that they're about to do the mandates, bring them back into some places because they got more cases of the Wuhan showing up again. So even though we have 2 years of empirical data that shows 100%, like you didn't know it before, that this did absolutely those little pieces of cloth that you can actually see right through did nothing to stop a virus from spreading. And but it did give the mass Nazis a chance to just rampage over Americans' freedoms. And that's the difference between them and us, folks. You know, if you want to wear that and look stupid and be virtue signaling, or pretty much signal that I don't follow current scientific knowledge or common sense even, and I'm wearing 2 and 3 of these things, or you're walking around in public still wearing them. I still see a person once in a while, but again, I say if you want to wear it, that's fine. Knock yourself out. But they don't look at it that way. They demand you to. They will scream at you. They'll kick you off the plane. They'll kick your kids out of school. They will, basically attack you because they as part of their they don't care about facts. They don't care about anything. They care about their beliefs, and their belief is that you should be adhering to the viral dogma. Fauci should be in prison right now. He should be disbarred and removed from the medical profession and locked up because he's an incompetent idiot, just like most of our government right now. Old pedo Joe has got us up. I paid $4.29 a gallon for gas. First time I've ever paid over $4 worth of gas in my life down here last week. So congratulations to the winner of this. This is why when we come back in 2022, we're going to knock out and shut down these pieces of shit. And then in 2024, we're going to take this country back and make it great again. That's right. All right, me buckos. It looks like that will wrap up this episode of Bayou Gold Guy. I've been your host, Bayou Gold Guy, on the high seas today and enjoying this pirate's booty from Vendetta Prospecting. Like I said, it was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed seeing that. Pick you up a bag of this stuff. You can spend a few hours going through it for sure, and like I said, it's very enjoyable. So thank you for giving me a chance to play pirate for the day. It was fun, and we're back to that. Was from a few days ago. that B footage that opened us up with. So yeah, at any rate though. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, subscribing. Again, I'm trying to push to that 500 subscriber mark by 4th of July. I don't know if I can really have any influence or not, but I'm gonna shoot for it just for the heck of doing it. So it'll be interesting to see if we can stimulate some subs and get up to 500 by the 4th. 5 for the 4th. That's the motto here. So, but again, thank you all so much. Appreciate everyone in the live chat. I hope you enjoyed the giveaway. I think this is giveaway number 6 in the live chat for us. So, and we'll be doing it again next week. Like I said, every week this month. So, till the next time, once again, Bayou Gold Guys saying thank you so much for watching. And till the next time, peace out, my friends. And get out there and do some swashbuckling with some pirate booty from Vendetta. And yeah, man, like I said, it's some fun stuff.